If the sinks are orange, the laundry's blotchy, and that rotten egg smell hits before the morning coffee, yeah, it's not just well water. It's iron, manganese, and sulfur doing a number on the home. In this video, the 7 best iron filter solutions for well water are ranked from good to absolute game changer, with straight talk about what each one actually does well, where they fall short, and who they're perfect for. 7. Tier 1 Whole House Water Softener. So, let's start with something a little controversial at number 7. A whole house water softener system from Tier 1, placed here on purpose. Because while softeners reduce hardness amazingly well, they're not designed to be primary iron filters for problem well water. You know when water feels silky, soap lathers better, and the dishwasher stops clouding the glasses? That's a softener doing its job with calcium and magnesium, but iron is a different beast that often needs oxidation or specialized media to really clear it. Tier 1 sells softeners in 32,000 to 64,000 grain sizes, and in everyday use, they're fine for homes that have mild, clear water iron and mainly hardness. But the moment iron creeps beyond a small threshold, resin fouling happens, staining returns, and salt usage can spike. In short, this isn't a dedicated iron filter. It's a softener that can sometimes help if iron is very low, and only when the system's sized and protected correctly with pre-filtration. In practice, the experience can be a bit mixed. On water with 0.5 to 2 ppm iron and moderate hardness, the Tier 1 softener might tame some staining for a while, but it's more like softening with side benefits than an iron solution you can bank on. State guidance, like Wisconsin's, warns that when clear water iron exceeds about 5 ppm, additional treatment is required beyond a softener, which tracks with what many homeowners see. Stains creep back, and resin needs cleaning more often. 6. PRO+AQUA Heavy Duty PRO+Well 1E. Now at number 6, this one's the first real dedicated iron sulfur manganese filter on the list, and it's a big step up from relying on a softener, PRO+AQUA's PRO+Well 1E system. On paper, it's built exactly for well water. Targets iron, hydrogen sulfide, the rotten egg odor, manganese, and even lists heavy metals like lead, uranium, and radium in its marketing claims. With a self-cleaning digital valve and a 3-micron rating for sediment and turbidity. The install kit is generous, the stainless steel bypass is a nice touch, and the 10 GPM flow rating fits small to medium homes pretty well. Using it feels reassuring. The system backwashes on schedule, the digital valve simplifies that learning curve, and yes, when set up correctly, sulfur odor drops off, staining fades, and fixtures genuinely look better over time. You know that first shower after install test? The air smells cleaner, and towels don't pick up that weird metallic scent anymore. That's the system tackling iron and H2S at the point of entry, not just masking it. But there are caveats here, and this is why it's not higher. Documentation across retail listings can be inconsistent on hard numbers for removal limits. And while it touts eliminating a long list of metals, independent specs and certifications aren't front and center like they are for some premium brands. Flow is 10 GPM, which will be fine for many households, but larger homes running multiple showers at once might notice pressure dips unless plumbing and media bed are sized perfectly. Number 5. Fleck 5600 SXT Oxidation Media System. Stepping up, this is the classic workhorse platform that many pros trust. A Fleck 5600 SXT valve running an iron-manganese media setup, often with air injection on the head and dedicated media that oxidizes and traps iron. The draw here is the robust, field-proven valve and the modularity. Configured right, it handles iron, manganese, and even hydrogen sulfide when paired with the correct media and air pocket. And it's user-serviceable in a way that many digital boutique systems aren't. What stands out in use is consistency. When the injector and air pocket are tuned, the flex cycles are predictable, backwash clears the bed, the air recharge restores oxidation capacity, and water quality stabilizes across the home. It's also forgiving. Parts availability is widespread, and local plumbers know this valve, so if anything needs tweaking, it doesn't turn into a brand-specific support saga. The feel of the water isn't just about softness, it's neutral, clean-smelling, and the orange streaks on the tub stop coming back week after week, which is what people care about. Now, this is a system where build varies by vendor, tank size, media type like manganese dioxide, catalytic carbon blends, etc. And injector settings all matter. Done right, it's a tank. Done wrong, it's mediocre. Compared to the value models, Fleck-based builds often justify the price by being repairable and durable over many years, not just good out of the box. Not always the prettiest package, but functionally, it's a strong mid-tier benchmark. 4. iSpring WCFM 400K. The WCFM 400K is iSpring's high-capacity AIO-style iron-manganese H2S filter with automatic, digitally controlled regeneration, designed to be set and forget, and built to cover a large household's demands for a long time. The appeal is obvious: a smart valve that handles backwash and air recharge on a schedule, a long media life design, and capacity spec'd for big throughput, which makes it attractive for homes where maintenance headaches are a deal-breaker. What it feels like to live with. After install and a couple regeneration cycles, the rotten egg smell recedes, the water taste normalizes, and the fixtures stop gathering that black manganese sheen or reddish iron bleed-through. The fact that iSpring engineers these systems for multi-year media life means fewer interventions. Once the auto-flush intervals are set for the specific well, homeowners aren't constantly babysitting the system. The brand's documentation emphasizes minimal maintenance and long service life, claims like up to years of operation before media attention, and robust flow for whole house coverage, exactly what larger homes need to keep showers, appliances, and outdoor taps all fed without bottlenecks. That's the kind of system confidence that makes it stand out above value-only models and even some modular setups. To be fair, any AIO filter, this included, depends on chemistry compatibility. Heavy organics, iron bacteria, or extreme pH can complicate oxidation media performance, and a pre-sediment filter or shock disinfection is smart practice before putting it under full load. 3. SoftPro IronMaster AIO. SoftPro's IronMaster is another dedicated AIO, air injection oxidation system, that targets iron, manganese, and hydrogen sulfide using a compressed air pocket and catalytic media, regenerating automatically to maintain performance. This design is beloved by well owners because it attacks the root cause, oxidize dissolved contaminants to particulate form, and flush them out during backwash, rather than trying to catch everything post facto. Real world, it's satisfying. Odors taper off, and the hot water smells clean. Sinks and tubs stop collecting rust bloom, and appliances like the dishwasher and washer avoid the buildup that shortens their life. With the AIO method, many homes see a meaningful reduction in both stains and smell within days, and stability after the first week of cycles. The control valve programming feels modern, and SoftPro typically focuses on efficiency, shorter, smarter cycles, and reduced water waste relative to older generations. Where this shines is the balance of performance and simplicity. It removes without chemical feed pumps, it's fully automatic, and it pairs nicely with softeners downstream for a complete well solution that prevents resin fouling and keeps salt usage in check. For households that hate maintenance and want a clean, all-in-one iron, sulfur, manganese fix, SoftPro is a name that keeps coming up in a good way. As with all AIO systems, well chemistry still governs the experience. Iron bacteria or heavy organic content may require pre-treatment or occasional sanitization, but under most conditions, the IronMaster's approach, air oxidation plus catalytic media, delivers dependable, noticeable improvements in water quality. 2. SpringWell Whole House Iron Filter, Well Water. At number 2, SpringWell's iron filter system for well water is a premium AIO-style setup focused on removing iron, manganese, and hydrogen sulfide with a digital control head and smart regeneration cycles. SpringWell is popular among homeowners looking for install it once, don't worry, performance with strong flow and consistent odor removal. And it's often paired with a softener for a complete well package that keeps plumbing spotless and laundry actually white. In daily life, this system passes the sniff test, literally, by wiping out that sulfur smell and taming stains without chemical feed tanks, which makes it feel clean and low hassle. The controls are intuitive, the backwash is robust, and the media design gives a lot of runway before performance fades. That's why SpringWell is a go-to for larger homes that demand simultaneous showers and appliances running without pressure compromise. What helps it rank this high is the brand's focus on sizing guidance and strong flow. Owners don't just get a filter, they get a system matched to household demand with room to spare, which reduces those "why did the odor return when guests stay over" moments. Plus, integration with downstream softeners is smooth, preventing resin fouling and containing salt economics over time. Sure, price is premium, and pro install is commonly recommended, but the outcome is a low-maintenance, high-confidence setup that feels invisible in the best way. Water that tastes right, smells like nothing, and leaves no stains, even in heavy-use homes. Number 1. iSpring WCFM 500K. And at number 1, the iSpring WCFM 500K, the heavy hitter with hard numbers that put it over the top, reduces iron up to 12 ppm and hydrogen sulfide up to 20 ppm, with 3-micron sediment filtration, an automatic set-and-forget digital control, and no chemical oxidizers, just air regeneration. It's built for longevity, up to 500,000 gallons, and designed to last up to 10 years. So it's not just powerful, it's durable. The experience is exactly what a top spot should feel like. Once the auto flush intervals are set for the specific well, maintenance becomes almost non-existent. No replacing cartridges monthly, no juggling chemical tanks, just stable, clean water from every faucet, every day. Staining vanishes, sulfur odor disappears, and the home's plumbing and fixtures stop taking the beating iron and manganese usually deliver. It's the kind of quiet transformation that's obvious in week 1 and even more obvious in month 6. The design is elegant in its simplicity. Water passes through a compressed air pocket to oxidize iron and H2S, then through a catalytic media bed that captures and holds the solids. During regeneration, the system backwashes, recharges the air pocket, and resets itself, usually overnight. It's the AIO concept done right. Airtight performance without chemical feeds, and a digital controller that actually makes life easier, not more complicated. Final thought. If the mission is end the stink, end the stains, end the stress, this is the one that keeps delivering when gallons climb and the years roll by.